So after reading the text of the professor of that region at the beginning of a main series Pokemon game, you're always asked your gender post Pokemon Gold and Silver, which after putting in the name of the gender you picked, you have made a protagonist. But exactly who's the protagonist for the game you're playing? Is it the male or female character? Well, that's what today's video is about. I'll be making up a Pokemon Unmasked to tell who the protagonist is for every Pokemon main series story. And this is part 1. If you're a Pokemon fan or at the end of this video you enjoyed, it'd be Acetastic if you please, por favor, merci beaucoup, as I always say, subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss a Pokemon content upload. Let's roll out right into today's video. So what better way to start than with the Pokemon game that the Pokemon franchise started with, Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, and Green, Pokemon RBYG. Now, one of the flaws that Gen 1 had was the lack of a girl or female character, and I actually can defend the franchise for this. The Nintendo console, the Game Boy, as the name says, was meant for Game Boys, so might be when the Pokemon Red and Green were in development, it wasn't thought about to have a female character because the console was meant mostly for male audiences, and because of that, Red is the protagonist for Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, and Green. Similar to Generation 1, Generation 2 are, well, Pokemon Gold and Silver did not have a female character until Pokemon Crystal, the enhanced Generation 2 game. But still, Ethan, the male protagonist for Generation 2, wins the spot as a protagonist simply because he was the first protagonist for Generation 2. So, signifying a fresh start as Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire were meant to be, it started with a male and female character. The male character being Brendan and the female being May. Now I'm just gonna tell you bluntly, I'll be using anime and game data to unmask the protagonist for Generation 3. But anyways, the protagonist for Generation 3 is the male protagonist, Brendan. And this is so for a couple of reasons. In the anime, Birch is May's father, and in the games that is possible if you pick Brendan. May has a brother, and that overall sprite there looks like a little boy. And well, that's about everything, and because of those two relatives, we can say Brendan is the protagonist for Generation 3 because he has no relations to Birch or that little boy, May's brother. Pokemon remakes have been confirmed for about 2 months now, and I got to say, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl's sequel is the talk of the franchise. But anyways, with all of that, who is the protagonist for Generation 4? So similar to the previous generation, I'll be using anime and game data to unmask the protagonist. So in this case, I just have just one speck of data to back this up. So, the Pokemon single games, Johanna is the mother of the protagonist. But in the anime, Johanna is directly Dawn's mother. And if Johanna is directly related to Dawn, then that makes Dawn the protagonist for Generation 4. And, well, that's enough data for me to back up Generation 4, and that's enough data to back up all the protagonists from Generations 1 to 4, closing in Part 1. That's all you can catch for now, until Part 2! If you're a part of the Pokemon fandom, or you enjoyed this video, be Acetastic if you make a punch that subscribe button, like I Need a Misspike, and comment and tell me who is your protagonist for each generation, and what future Poke content you'd like me to do. You can also check out my Poke Amino and Twitch. Don't forget, this one coming soon. Link in the description as always. I'm Ace, and I'll catch you, and you'll catch me on my next Poke content upload. Until then, I'll be blasting off again, enjoying Pokemon Black. Bye bye.